On the back of that evidence to say somehow we got to stop burning fossil fuels when actually more people are dying of bad climate change policies than are dying of climate change itself, I think is asinine, and I think it is anti-human, and I think it is going to result in the degradation of the West as we ship those same fossil fuels to places like China in the name of stopping global warming, as the same people who oppose fossil fuels are also opposing nuclear energy, the greatest form of energy production that's carbon-free known to mankind. It doesn't make sense because this is actually a cult, a substitute for a modern religion. And I think the climate change agenda, if it's representative of anything, it has nothing to do with the environment and everything to do with the loss of actually faith and meaning and purpose and actually self-conviction and belief in God in our country. That's actually what I think it's about. Human beings are contributing to this in a way that's net negative to humanity is a myth. The climate change agenda is a hoax because it has nothing to do with the climate and everything to do with China actually laughing at every step of the way while we impede ourselves in the West. China burned more coal last year than they've ever burned in the history of their existence as a country. The United States burned less. Are we better off for it? No, we're not. Is the world worse off for it? Yes, we are. Not only because China's catching up to the United States, but actually, in the name of this climate agenda, we forget about actually what I think we should care about, which is clean air and clean water. And China's coal is actually far more dirtier for the air than even that which we burn in the United States. So the whole thing fails at every level. And what it is you got a modern Joan of Arc figure, I guess they call her Greta Thunberg, that is offering a substitute for religion that we've lost. And this is just evidence of a deeper hunger for a cause. Climate change is what we've latched onto, abandoning the facts. And as somebody who majored, I was a molecular biology undergrad at Harvard, I'll tell you a simple rule of thumb to say whether you actually are following science or not. If your conclusion was going to be the same, regardless of what the data tells you, that means you're not actually following science. So that's to say that if they said it was going to be a global catastrophe if global surface temperatures go up, that's a problem, but then they discover the risk might be that global surface temperatures would go down and that's a problem, it means that the data didn't matter to them in the first place. It was a separate agenda that they were using the data as a smokescreen to push, and that's exactly what's happening with the modern climate agenda.